freaking, you sold them a dream basically. You put them to sleep. You know, your movies, your entertainment, your media. It was all a lie, man. A number of web of lies, man. Hey, like the term media, we use to refer to the word media. It actually goes back to medium.
Yeah.
It's a connection between the spiritual realm and the
physical realm.
Yeah.
And then also, if you look at going to Greek mythology, you have the goddess Media,
yeah.
or Medea,
Yeah.
Medea.
which means the goddess of illusion.
Yeah.
And that's all you get is just illusions.
Also, television. That's it's tell-a-vision. You know.
It's funny because I watched.
And Medea was she was an enchantress.
Yeah. And these
Stand out
movies,
with an enchantment.
and these movies got demons on them, bro. Some of these movies, paranormals and all that other shit, have fucking what's that, Annabelle and all that shit. That shit got demons on it, bro. I always fall asleep at the same parts of certain movies. Like, what the fuck going on?
I mean, how many people have not carried out murders and crimes after a movie they saw?
Yeah.
You know?
I was gonna say when you they started the power of that back in the 30s. I watch older movies now, black and white movies, right? Hey, when you watch these movies, what do you see? A lot of these women are cheating on their husband, talking shit, you know, and husband's off at the war. He come back to reclaim them and shit, right? Pretty good stories. But that shit wasn't actually happening on that scale like in these movies back in the 30s. These people weren't just quickly running off. In these movies, they show that a man and a woman, if they were unmarried, they couldn't be in the same room together. They couldn't sleep in the same room. They couldn't be in any private situations together. Just in the 30s, you know. But now, but through all of this that they pushing in these movies, now what do you see? You see all kind of fucking pornography. There you go. That's the answer. That's the long game of what these movies are about. You know, older motion pictures were about the depth of pornography. You know?
They slowly but surely start to include all type of homosexuality.
Yeah.
You know, same sex.
Regular TV be having two men making out, bro.
Yeah.
Well, before 8 p.m., they be having homosexuals making out, bro.
Yeah.
On TV that kids can watch. What's the rating? M17, M something. It may. They be having them make out. Teenagers, kids and shit making out.
And now you're seeing is the people, their behavior is being altered according to what they're seeing.
Exactly. And Disney Channel puts out the most witchcraft on these kids.
Hell yeah.
Fuck.
Hell yeah, man.
Making them open them up to sexual demons.
And then you have amongst the shows that they showing with Jake. Notice how they no longer really show like two black married couples.
Yep.
It's always an interracial marriage.
A lot of times,
Most of the time it's Eve with the goddamn serpent.
yep. Even in the commercials.
They got to desensitize you to that. Because that's basically the image that they're pushing.
Yep.
It's really, do you see
It's either that or it's some dyke shit.
Yep.
You know, two women or two men.
Yep.
and it fucks with your subconscious. Like you see it, but
Now it's the norm now.
it's the norm now. It's
Yeah,
like
even some like hardcore shows like Power and shit.
Yeah,
There's some gay shit in that too, man.
Esau
The
throw
Snowfall.
homo shit and everything, man.
They even seen that new Fresh Prince of Bel-Air shit.
I ain't seen
I
the
heard
new.
about
I heard
it.
about
Yeah.
it.
They turned another little girl. Actually,
Yeah.
they would turn her to a lesbian.
Nah,
Of course,
wow.
and all the old shit.
Yeah,
Twisting it up, dude.
That time we refreshed it. No, you dirtied it, man. Dirtied the old way.
Well, it is a all Jake family. Fucking family's all soft.
Yeah.
All fucking blacked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Full of Christianity.
That's part of this devil's witchcraft, man. That's also him putting his bottle to you,
Yeah.
making you drink, man.
Yep.
You know, so he can look upon your nakedness, because you're naked, man.
You have no covering. Hey,
Yep.
but we're trying to offer you the covering up here. This is
Con.
where you get covered up.
We're
Away
trying
from- Hey, but didn't the brother read that? Was it in Revelation at the top when you one of the ones you was reading? It might have been 3, I think, where it said, "Come here to cover your nakedness."
Talking about,
You know what I'm talking about in Revelation?
talking about the same scripture,
I think
talking
it's
about the eyesore.
Yes.
Three.
3 and 18.
That one, Bible for sure.
Yeah. Revelation 3 and 18.
Yep.
I counsel thee to buy me of gold tried in the fire, that thou mayest be rich, and white raiment, that thou mayest be clothed,
There it is.
and that the shame mayest be clothed.
There it is.
So, I mean,
so
it's like
you be
it's like
covered.
it. That thou mayest be clothed, and that the shame of thy nakedness do not appear.
Read that again, Bible for sure.
Yeah. It says, I counsel thee to buy of me gold tried in the fire, that thou mayest be rich.
Hey, what's gold trying to fire? This is pure. This word is pure. And if you take heed unto this pure word, you'll become pure. You'll be made white. Okay? You'll be covered in white raiment without spot or blemish. Even that your nakedness and your shame be covered and not looked upon. That's what we know we underneath this. We know we filthy as everybody else. The difference is the understanding that we were given that we're able to cover up that shame by believing in having faith into the words of this book. The spirit of this book.
Yep, it says, and white raiment, that thou mayest be clothed, and that the shame of thy nakedness do not appear, and anoint thine eyes with eyesore, that thou mayest see.
There it is.
That's what opens your eyes. That eye sound, the Most High sup with you, you can go open your eyes. That's what we're essentially trying to do, open Jake's eyes to this truth, who they are, and who your enemy is. You know, and your enemy's agenda.
Right. And to believe on the things that there's, because a lot of people hear this. What brought me into the truth was watching what the fuck the Illuminati was talking about doing way back before. And I was like, I got nothing. I got no answers for the shit that they're coming with. But this gives you the answers.
It gives you a way out.
Give you a way out.
Because
I was escaping this through this.
I would always think, I would watch the same Illuminati videos, and I was like, I was with the destruction.
Right.
But I just had no way to escape.
Right.
Now I got a way.
Yeah, I believed it. Yeah, I believed
it.
it was coming. I just didn't have no way out. You got it, bro.
There's Psalms 124, and I'll start at the top. It says, if it had not been the Lord who was on our side, now may Israel say, if it had not been the Lord who was on our side, when man rose up against us, then they had swallowed us up quick.
That's it. Yeah,
All right.
we've been finished, bro. Done, through. You know, what it say? Except the Lord shorten the times, there will be no flesh left to be saved. Be no Israelites left, because He ain't saving everybody. But everybody will be engulfed in this dark way of life that everybody will be destroyed, particularly the Lord's people.
God, Esau, the devil, man, he's flooded the whole earth with this madness, with that wine.
Yeah.
You know, and even he's gonna turn it up even more during Jacob's trouble.
Oh, yeah.
That's when he's gonna come in like a flood. You know.
Well, y'all don't believe my bullshit. Y'all don't believe it if your head is bad for you. If you hungry, if you starving,
Bro,
to
wait
death.
till he got it set up for us, man.
Yeah.
This nigga, he gonna create. This nigga got the power to have it to where it looked like the fucking stratosphere is getting destroyed.
Yeah.
But he's gonna place us teaching right next to
Right next to it, like we doing.
like we got involvement in this shit.
And you know what's great? And on top of that,
That's that deep fake technology.
Yeah.
He has the power to do stuff like that. Then he can accuse us.
bro. And then the stratosphere will still be standing.
Yeah.
And these people, they ain't gonna be like, oh, they
Don't
ain't gonna
look up.
notice, bro.
In the movie,
They gonna
don't
know. They
look
gonna be
up.
like, kill them niggas.
Yeah.
Hey, don't look up.
Kill those hate groups.
Hey, in the movie, don't look up. Let's look up. It's right here. Just look up. I'm like, man, I ain't looking up. Don't look up. Have y'all seen that movie, Don't Look Up? The DiCaprio movie? Same shit. It's obviously right here. And when the one guy said, oh shit, they've been lying to us. It was hilarious, bro. He's like, you've been lying to us. Yeah, all you have to do is look up. It's just that easy, obvious. I want to say, they've created basically a throat that can produce the same sounds that you do. You know, they can go and they found a way to put together.
They can play fake audio
that sound like your voice.
Right.
You know, to get you to sound like you're saying, not just do impressions like, you know, like somebody impersonating you, but actually have a voice that sounds like yours because their throat is made up just like yours.
Yeah, they just need a sample of your voice.
That's it.
And then they recreate a whole fucking speech with your sound. I'll finish reading this.
Yep.
It says,
and vocab gonna give them the footage.
Yeah, to put
to use your voice and chop it up. Yeah, you're gonna send in the evidence and shit.
It says, if it had not been the Lord who was on our side when men rose up against us, then they had swallowed us up quick when the wrath was kindled against us. Then
we ain't seen that kindling of wrath yet. Somebody get a 2 Ezra 16, where it said a fire is kindled.
Like 70.
Yeah, it's like around 70.
A multitude.
Yeah.
A multitude.
The wrath is kindled, something like that. Okay?
It's right here.
Whoever got it. No, he's reading already. You got it.
What is it, 70?
Yeah, it starts at 70.
This is 2 Ezra 16 and verse 70. For there shall be in every place, and in the next cities, a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. They shall be known, just like it then.
We missed it, huh? We missed it.
You gotta jump
above
up.
that, right?
Above that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's 68.
Yeah.
Select bro.
Yeah, I know.
Verse 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you.
There it is. And then when it goes into all the stuff you was talking about, you will be trodden underfoot and all. Keep reading.
And they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle, with things offered unto idols. And they shall consent unto them.
And they that consent
unto them, shall be had in derision and in reproach.
Yep, talking about that they were deceived.
Yep.
But even they're gonna fool some of those that thought they were men of the Lord, that were not. If they had been of us, they would not went out. Because they went out, they were not of us.
They're gonna mock them because you're here it is. You supposedly stood upon your moral ground and your belief, only to denounce it
in the last
just so that you can live. You know, basically you just saved your life, which shows that really you really wasn't about that.
Yep.
You fainted in a day of adversity, so they're gonna mock your ass for that, man.
And trodden underfoot.
Yep. Running through you. So you see that the wrath that we're reading about in here is giving more details to that wrath and what's going to happen when the enemy come in like a flood, to what the brother's reading in Psalm 124. Keep going.
For there shall be in every place in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall.
Yeah, everybody. They're going after everybody. Okay? You either down with them or you're going to get down with them. And if you don't, you must be of the elect. Because the Lord is protecting you. That's the only way you're going to escape through what they got coming. Which is really a test from the Heavenly Father. Okay? To see if you're just going to fold or you're willing to die for Yahweh Shem Yahweh.
Yeah, the Super Bowl, they showed the mock-up of the sales.
Yeah, FEMA.
Prison sales, FEMA.
Oh yeah, doing the halftime show. Yeah, and they got Jake happy and shit, dancing and I still got my car, nigga. You can't drive outside of the gates.
Crip walk.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be tanks rolling up and down the street.
They gonna do you like that lady in Ukraine.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to drive in that time.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, no, you can't afford gas, nigga. What you doing? Sit down somewhere. Yeah, bro.